Hey guys, Newget here. Today I'm bringing you a video of Little War Games played on Silent Fjord. In the top right area, we have our player Silverboss, and in the bottom left, we have Hobo. So this will be an interesting match of two opponents going at it. Um, it'll be interesting for me because I'll get to see how other players play this game, and it'll be a good chance for me to observe and get better, and we'll get to talk about that too. Interesting thing about Hobo here, he's a prominent YouTuber who makes little war game videos like myself, and I'll be linking his channel in the description. You might like his content, so make sure to go check that out. And if you don't like content, there's something else you might like. Hobo is actually organizing an online tournament for Little War Games, and I'll be putting that into the description. But if you remember something that I talked about in a video 2 days ago about myself, one of the things I really wanted to see in Little War Game was a tournament area or tournament play, a reason to really want to get better at this game and compete. And Hobo is someone that's in the community and he's making that happen. So I wanted to give him a shout out. If you want to play in that tournament, it'll be down in the description. So make sure to check that out. All right, back to this game. It looks like Silverboss started out with a standard opening going for the barracks, and it looks like Hobo is playing standard, except that instead of going for barracks, he's going for beast play. So neither one of them going for a castle first. That's what I've been playing a lot recently. Thinking about going back to standard and in a sense going back to my roots, but it's also a little bit safer compared to going castle first. You have these units that can defend. Looks like Hobo has already sent out a wolf over here, so he's gonna probably move it around, see what his opponent is going for. While this is all happening, we have some raider harassment. So in the center of the map, this is pretty standard for my opponent. It doesn't look like he went for a second raider, no. Instead, what he decided to do is he decided to produce one raider and go a little bit quicker into castle. Oh, this is interesting. The wolf here was able to get inside of the base, and it's really gonna disrupt the building of this castle. So small victory for Hobo. That'll probably put Silverboss. That'll probably put Silverboss maybe a worker behind in production. Some idle time. So these workers not being able to mine means that they're not really doing anything good. And I think this is good placement by Hobo. This is actually something that I've started to do a little bit more, especially in the early game, where I start to place, when I play Beast, I start to place wolves in possible third base locations just to get an idea of what my opponent is going for. Let's see if there's some raider harassment going on. Silverboss microing his raider and letting it leave. Again, making sure that this third base is lit up for Hobo on the map. You're very safe, it seems. Very safe opening in terms of beast. I've seen some very aggressive openings where you'll go for a castle and then you'll build two dens right away and then just start pumping out wolves. But it doesn't look to be the case here. Very, very safe, as I said. Silverboss is sitting on a bunch of resources here. So this is interesting. In Silverboss's perspective, this could be an opportunity to go for like another castle. But it looks like he made sure to produce, so he got another round of producing, as well as he's producing another raider. So this is interesting already. We've got 3 raiders going across the map, and he bumps into some wolves here. He's blinking out twice, so I don't think he needed to blink out twice. I know that wolves are faster than raiders, but one blink should do fine in that situation. All right, four raiders against a couple wolves. I think, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell in this specific case. I know raiders can do a lot of damage. Oh no! Okay, so some good micro there keeps this raider alive, which is good because raiders can regenerate health. But that would have been really sad if he lost that raider there. Producing on 2 wolf dens, so constant production. It looks like. It also looks like Hobo is just going to keep producing until he eventually reaches that 300, right? Yeah, 350, where he can start building another castle here. He's going for his third base at the exact same time Silverboss is going for his third base as well. So a lot of things have happened within the first 5.5 minutes. A lot of harassment, a lot of raider play. The wolf dies. Sad. Again, I like this positioning on this wolf. You get to really see if he's taking his third base here. When he goes for his fourth, you'll have that information. And if he only sends out a worker, you'll have that harassment as well. And this is interesting. Okay, so Silverboss has taken the center of the map, basically, by making this move out. But Hobo is going for this defensive spread out positioning, where if these raiders walk in here, he'll have this really good surround. I would prefer that these wolves be in a concave to allow a little bit more surrounding opportunities. But you know, Hobo's doing fine, positioning how he did. As you can see, he's really making these raiders retreat. Oh, I think. Ooh, yikes! I don't know. I don't know. I had a. I have a personal feeling. You guys might have to tell me in the comments if I'm wrong about this. I had a feeling that those wolves should have chased those raiders. They were retreating. They were on low health. Now instead of those raiders being dead, they can come back around again and really do some harassment. So we'll keep an eye on this and see how it's going. In fact, it looks like it's moving. I want to keep a quick tab on where we are for production as we watch the raiders come back. So it looks like Hobo is going for upgrades, and then Silverboss is just simply going for a little bit more production. Oh, this is interesting. Something I should have kept track of is this advanced workshop. So he's probably going for drop play eventually. So this happens again, and this is what I was thinking. In this scenario, you probably should chase. Wolves are faster. If you don't divert some resources to go after that, it's entirely possible that that's just going to keep happening where you're going to be harassed. This is good by Hobo. For a second there, I was worried that maybe the beast player would get out expanded, but again, he's got this wolf here to give him information for when he's going for the next base. Also one here to make sure that his fourth base didn't start happening over here. All right, we can see this airship. This is actually a pretty interesting tactic. I know that I've played against an opponent. I think I probably posted a video 5 days ago with this exact play, where I was actually playing barracks versus barracks, and my opponent dropped raiders in my main base. So something like dropping right here, right now, would be extremely harmful. But he's probably got this preset to drop in his main base, which is absolutely fine as well. It does give Hobo a little bit more information about when the drop is coming versus seeing the drop right here and then dealing with it. But it looks like Hobo is going to lose some workers. While this is all going, he decides to send a strike squad, a run by of units to harass his opponent's base as a retaliation almost, which is it's well defended. It's got this tower, as well as Silverboss had his whole army on this ridge here, so very well defended. as well as that's going on. I wonder if Hobo has... Okay, so Hobo has no vision of this fourth base going up, and so that's probably going to have him um, maybe even stunned. But it looks like Hobo as well is going for his fourth base. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's just sending workers to mine there. But I think he should be. Looks like a fight's going on in the middle of the map here. Hobo's gone into Dragon Tech as well as his +1 offensive upgrades. So this will be interesting. I'll have to talk about this airship in a little bit. I noticed something, and I think I don't know what to think about it actually. But as you can see, there's this fight in the middle of the map going on. Snakes and wolves going after Silverboss's army. As you can see here, there's just so many more units for Hobo, as well as these very powerful dragons that really makes it hard for Silverboss to win a fight like that. But I think though that was a good match by both opponents. They did a really good job at making sure to go up to 4 bases. They were playing an economic game and playing well. The tangent I wanted to go on a little bit early was with the airships. I found that in most of my games, whenever two armies clash against each other, most of the units that can attack airships will prioritize attacking airships. They won't go for like other units that can attack them. And I thought that was interesting because maybe it could be a good thing if there's units in the airships, but then also it could be like an attack buffer kind of thing where it's like instead of your army in total is going to have more health now because they were just attacking airships. So I just thought it was an interesting thing. Comment below if you have any thoughts about that. Actually, as I said, good game by both of the opponents here. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're interested in joining Hobo's tournament, I know I'll be playing in that tournament. I think it's very exciting. Just a good opportunity to get better at the game and as well as give a reason to play the game to win these tournaments. All right, well, if you enjoyed my video, make sure to leave a like. And, if you're watching and you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I post daily content of Littlewargame. And, it's not always me playing. It's also some of these really, really cool guys like Hobo and Silverboss. Great guys that are playing this game. All right, that's all for me. Bye, guys.